Here are 10 things you didn't know about Neymar. Number 10. You know Neymar, the Brazilian superstar who's tearing up the pitch? Well, did you know that back in the day, English club West Ham United actually made a bid for him when he was young? So years before he became a household name, Neymar was catching the eye of some of the world's top soccer clubs. And it just so happened that West Ham was one of the first to recognize his talent. Now, we all know that Neymar ended up playing for some pretty big clubs. Barcelona, PSG, you know the drill. But can you imagine a world where he ended up at West Ham instead? It's definitely a head-scratcher. In any case, it just goes to show that even the biggest soccer stars had to start somewhere. And who knows, maybe there's some future Neymars out there right now, waiting to catch the eye of the next big club. Good week to them. Number 9. Now, here's a scary story. Remember the 2014 World Cup when Neymar was one of the biggest stars on the field? Well, as it turns out, he suffered an injury during that tournament that almost ended his career. Can you imagine? One minute you're on top of the world, playing in the biggest tournament in the sport, and the next minute you're facing the possibility of never playing again? That's scary. But luckily, Neymar is one tough cookie, and he worked his butt off to come back from that injury, and now he's back to doing what he does best, scoring goals and making fans go wild. Although, at this time of this video, he's injured again. Still, let's take a moment to appreciate the resilience and determination of athletes like Neymar. They may make it look easy on the field, but it's a whole lot of hard work and dedication that goes into their craft. If they can bounce back from a career-threatening injury, who knows what else they're capable of. Number 8. At the ripe old age of 19, Neymar became a dad. Imagine juggling parenthood with being a professional soccer player. That's some crazy multitasking right there. Yet Neymar took it all in stride. He's always been known for his maturity and level-headedness, so it's no surprise that he handled fatherhood like the pro that he is. Today, which is many years later, he's still out there on the field, making magic happen, proving that he's got what it takes to be one of the best in the game. It just goes to show that sometimes life throws you a curveball, but with the right attitude and a little bit of hard work, you can knock it out of the park. So here's to Neymar, the superstar soccer player and superstar dad. He's living proof that you can have it all as long as you're willing to put in the work. Number 7. Recently, Neymar found himself on the wrong side of Lady Luck when he lost nearly $1 million in just 1 hour playing at a casino. Ouch! Looks like even the best of us can have an off day. Neymar is one of the best soccer players in the world, but it seems like he may not be the best when it comes to gambling. But hey, that's okay. We all have our weaknesses, right? He is still in his prime, so there's plenty of time to recoup his losses. And who knows, maybe he'll even come out on top next time he hits the casino. After all, he's got that competitive spirit that helps him dominate on the soccer field, so who's to say he can't use it to win big at the tables? We can add this bit to his title. Neymar, the soccer superstar with a bit of a gambling habit. 6. Next up, this one's a doozy. Believe it or not, Neymar once found himself in a hot stir with FIFA for a violation involving his underwear. Yeah, you heard that right. Apparently, during a match, Neymar was seen wearing a pair of underwear that featured a different logo than the one his team was sponsored by. Now, you might think that this is a minor infraction, but FIFA takes its branding rules seriously, so serious that they launched an investigation into Neymar's underwear. Now, we're not sure how that investigation turned out, but we're pretty sure that Neymar learned his lesson about keeping his undergarments on brand. After all, you don't want to mess with FIFA. They've got some serious power in the soccer world. On the brighter side, at least Neymar can say that he made headlines for something other than his incredible soccer skills. Who knows, maybe he'll even start his own line of branded underwear one day. Weirder things have happened in the world of sports, right? And at number 5, oh boy, Neymar sure knows how to keep things interesting both on and off the field. When he's not scoring jaw-dropping goals, he's making headlines for all sort of controversies. From tax evasion to unsportsmanlike conduct, Neymar has had his fair share of scandals throughout his career. And let's not forget his notorious reputation for diving. Some might even say he's a bit of a drama queen. But despite all the drama and controversy, there's no denying that he's still one of the most talented players in the game. Love him or hate him, you can't deny that the man's got skills on the soccer field. So whether he's making headlines for his amazing goals or his questionable behavior, one thing's for sure, Neymar always keeps things yuppie, and we can't wait to see what he'll do next. Number 4. Now, I bet you didn't know Neymar was involved in a car accident that could have easily ended his life before it began. At just 4 months old, he was involved in a fatal accident with his parents. Thankfully, he was a fighter right from the very beginning. Despite suffering a fractured skull in the accident, he made a full recovery and went on to become one of the greatest soccer players of all time. A world without Neymar. Ugh. It's almost too crazy to think about. Thanks to his determination and will to live, we don't have to. We get to watch him dazzle us with his incredible skills on the soccer field, game after game. So the next time you watch Neymar play, remember that he's not just an amazing athlete, he's a survivor too. And that makes him all the more impressive in our books. Number 3. Oh, did you know that Neymar is not only a soccer superstar, but also a budding actor? Really, this guy can do it all. He's made appearances in several movies and TV shows, including the popular Netflix series La Casa de Papel, or Money Heist. Now, we're used to seeing Neymar on the soccer field, but seeing him on the big screen is a whole other experience. It's like watching a completely different side of him. And who knows, maybe we'll see him in more movies or TV shows in the future. He's definitely keeping himself busy both on and off the field. One thing's for sure, whether he's scoring goals or delivering lines, the guy is always giving his all. Forget the Ballon d'Or. Neymar will win an Oscar someday. Number 2. You may know Neymar for his impressive soccer skills, but did you know that he's also a huge video game fan? That's right. This guy loves to kick back and relax with some good old-fashioned gaming. While he's known for his skills on the soccer field, it turns out that he's also pretty handy with a video game controller. He's a big fan of the FIFA series, of course, although he's been known to dabble in other games as well. Hey, there's more. It turns out that he actually prefers Call of Duty to FIFA. He's more of a first-person shooter kind of guy. Who'd have thought? Anyway, the next time you're playing FIFA or Call of Duty, just remember that Neymar might be out there playing too. And who knows, maybe you'll even get to play against him someday. You might think that soccer players are all about the game and nothing else, but Neymar is here to prove you wrong. And at number 1, did you even know that he's actually a bit of an ink enthusiast? Yep, he has several tattoos, including one of his sister's face on his arm. It just goes to show how much family means to him. He's also got some other cool designs, including a Batman symbol on his arm and a large eagle on his chest. But it's not just about the tattoos themselves. Neymar has said that each one has a special meaning to him, whether it's a tribute to a loved one or a representation of his own personal philosophy. When you see Neymar on the soccer field, take a closer look. You just might catch a glimpse of one of his awesome tattoos. Who knows, maybe it'll inspire you to get some ink of your own. Are you looking for over-the-top spending by your favorite celebs? Go and watch other celeb videos on our channel. From luxurious yachts to private islands, we've got it all. So why not check out our other videos and indulge in some celebrity extravagance? You won't regret it.